Over the last several weeks, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has made some controversial statements on autism, making claims that children with autism will never pay taxes, never hold a job, and will never go on a date. The comments caused outrage for thousands across the country. Tonight, we're listening to the community about the misconceptions those with autism face.
You always seem to have this big smile on your face. I mean, what keeps you smiling all the time?
Getting to see my best friends and family.
There's a lot of misconceptions about autism out there in the world, but the people I listen to here at this event face that world with a big old smile. I'm 2 News Oklahoma's Douglas Braff, and I not only want to champion these people who live every single day of their lives with autism, but I also wanted to clear up some common misconceptions by speaking with a professor. On Saturday, the Autism Foundation of Oklahoma and Family and Children's Services hosted its first ever Heroes and Families event.
It's a way for officers to engage with the autistic individuals in our community and a way for our people to interact with officers and promote safety and awareness for both sides.
What exactly is autism?
Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder.
University of Tulsa professor Laura Garrison tells me it's characterized by 2 separate categories of differences. One is social differences in communication, and the second is restricted and repetitive patterns of behavior.
So that's why autism is called a spectrum, because the differences that could be manifested in those categories are almost an infinite combination or constellations of ways that people can be different.
What would you say are the biggest misconceptions about autism?
I think that some of the most prevalent and maybe hurtful misconceptions are those that relate to that social piece of functioning. Some people think that people with autism don't want social connections or don't want relationships or are not able to have them. And both of those things are just completely untrue.
Garrison tells me another misconception is that autistic people don't experience the full range of human emotions or don't have empathy or care about other people's feelings.
How would you describe your autism?
I am joyful, I am adventurous, I am kind, I am considerate of other people.
But the autistic people I listen to spat in the face of those misconceptions.
They think that autism destroys families. Well, to me, it doesn't. Well, there are some challenges in my life, but it doesn't prevent me from being the best self I can be.
23-year-old Jacob Howell can hold a job just like any other grown-up. He works for a couple of organizations helping people with disabilities and as a dishwasher during the summers.
For me, I thought it was just a curse. Like, I think differently. It was dumb. It was like weird.
Thought it was a curse?
Yeah, I hated it so bad when I was like little. Now I like it because I think it's now cool.
13-year-old Radix Foster tells me he likes how he learns differently and can read and remember stuff incredibly well. When he's grown up, he wants to be a marine biologist and a paleontologist.
I just want to say to everyone watching this, and anyone who has autism and thinks it's his curse, it's not. It's just something you have and it makes you different from everyone else, and that's not bad.
Get to know what their abilities are and see them as their ability, not just a disability.
In Tulsa, Douglas Braff, 2 News, Oklahoma.